Welcome to the Ice Talks, where we implement change every day. Hey, how you doing? This is Harold S. Reed Jr. here, also known as hrjr, your motivational coach. If you don't know what motivation means, motive plus action equals results, and results equals success. This is a unique episode of the Ice Talks because I had to redo an episode. Sometimes things happen, technical difficulties and whatnot. So this is actually a re-broadcast or a re-podcast of episode 27. Now, let's jump right into it. Episode 27 was entitled, and now this is entitled, I'll retitle it. How about that? Let's just make it a whole new old episode. 2 questions can equal $50 billion. 2 questions can equal $50 billion. What do I mean? Well, those of you who know me on the personal level, you know one of the things I do on the side, not that I have to, but the money's kind of cool, is I got a little Uber hustle going. I get on the road sometimes a couple days out of the week for a few hours and make a little change, put a little change in my pocket on the Uber hustle. Here's the thing about Uber, though. Uber was founded on the premise of 2 questions. And those questions were, or are, where are you and where do you want to go? Uber was founded on the premise, on the back of those 2 questions. Where are you now and where do you want to go? And on the premise of those 2 questions, the architects and founders of Uber have been able to build Uber into a $50 billion company. A $50 billion company. It's not a transportation company because they don't own a single car. Okay? It's a tech company that, provides a ride-sharing application for your phone, and people use it and make a lot of money, and thus Uber makes a lot of money as well. But that's where the analogy, if you will, ends. What I want you to do is I want you to take those 2 questions, those same 2 questions that Uber was able to use and build a $50 billion enterprise, a $50 billion with a B, $50 billion entity. I want you to take those same 2 questions and apply them to your life. What could you do? What could you amass? What could you accomplish? What could you achieve? Simply by taking hold of those 2 questions. Where are you now? And where do you want to go? See, I'm a very big believer. You've heard me talk about it before, and I guarantee you'll hear me talk about it again. I'm a very big believer and follower in a thing called the law of attraction. There was a documentary that came out a few years ago, maybe a little over 10 years ago, called The Secret. And it had all of these professional, motivational speakers, self-help gurus, and so on and so forth, a lot of whom I actually look up to and have studied and listened to and followed from time to time. One of those individuals is a man by the name of Brian Tracy. And something that Brian Tracy said in The Secret when he was outlining the law of attraction. First, let me state what the law of attraction is in case you're not familiar with it. Simply put, the law of attraction states the universe will give you that which you apply most or focus most of your energy towards. All right. Again, the law of attraction basically states that the universe will give you that which you apply your focus towards. All right. So when breaking down what the law of attraction was about, Brian Tracy said the first thing you have to do is you have to articulate what it is that you want. You have to specify your goal. All right. Second, you have to believe that it's meant to be yours. Okay. And then you wait to receive it. You believe that it's meant to be yours and keep that belief going. And the law of attraction will give you what it is that you want. So conceive, believe, receive. Okay? I always had a problem with that. Because see, there's I'm not saying that it's wrong, but what I am saying is that there is a missing link in that chain of events. Okay? Yes, you can conceive what it is that you want. You can articulate whatever it is that your goal is going to be, and you can believe that the achievement of that goal is yours. You can believe that you're going to have that thing or do that thing. But you can't just sit back and wait to receive it. See, the missing link in that equation is work, is effort. You have to put forth the work. You have to put forth the effort in order to be able to achieve what it is that you want in life. So when taking on those two questions, those $50 billion questions, when you take those questions into your life, where are you now? And where do you want to go? Understand that where you are now is just that, where you are now. Where are you in your life now? Are you making the money you want to make? Are you living the lifestyle you want to live? Are you living in the home that you want to live in? Do you have the relationships that you want to have with a girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, what have you? All right. Are your friendships intact? Are your friendships squared away? Are you content with your job? Are you content with your position? Are you content with your education? Where are you now? Now, if you're happy, by all means, if you like it, I love it. Stay where you are. Rock out. But if you're not, or if you just want more, that leads you to the next question. Where do you want to go? Do you want to improve your relationship? Do you want to go from having a boyfriend or a girlfriend to having a husband or a wife? All right. Do you not spend enough time with your children? Do you want to go about spending more time with your children? Are you content living in a studio apartment or a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment? If not, then what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? You want to live in a 3, 4, 5 bedroom house? Are you content taking the bus, taking the train, Ubering? Or do you want to have a car of your own where you could just get up and go? Hey, and maybe get your Uber hustle on yourself. All right. So where are you now? Where do you want to go? And the thing that's going to get you from point A to point B is the same missing ingredient in the law of attraction. Work. Effort. See, that's the secret sauce right there. Work and effort. See, it's easy to want something. It's easy to believe that it's meant to be yours. But we live in a society in which people believe that they are entitled to have something based on nothing more than the fact that they want it. I've had people, I remember, I'll share a quick story with you. There's a guy that I went to school with, grade school and high school. I'll just give his initials, DB. Okay? And DB was a funny dude in that if he had something that you would like, that you would appreciate if he shared it with, whether it was candy, potato chips, something like that, and you would ask him, hey, D, can I get a chip? Can I get an hour later? Can I get a piece of gum? If my man wanted to share it with you, he was like, here you go. But if he didn't, he looked you square in the face. No. Yeah, just like that, and the funny thing is people are not accustomed, people are not used to hearing the word no. People think that because I asked for it and I asked nicely, I wasn't mean. Why can't you give it to me? Because I don't want to. And you have to understand that that's how life really works. Just because you want something doesn't mean that it's meant to be yours. And if you're not willing to put forth the work and the effort necessary to achieve it or receive it, then you don't deserve it. And it shouldn't be yours. So again, where are you now? Where do you want to go? See, once you determine where it is you want to go, Then you can apply yourself. And if you listen to episode 28, which is power, plan, organize, wonder, engage, repeat, you have those instructions there as well. Okay. So again, you have to plan what it is that you want, see where you are right now, plan where it is you want to go, and then put forth the work necessary in order to get there. As a matter of fact, I have several cardinal rules. I will share with you my primary cardinal rule, HRJR's primary number one cardinal rule. You can have, do, and become anything you want, provided you're willing to put forth the work necessary in order to achieve it. So again, let's recap. Uber, $50 billion company, was based on the back of the, or based on the premise of answering two questions. Where are you now, and where do you want to go? Now, I'm not saying you have to take those questions and work at making $50 billion. No. Not everybody's going to do that. Not everybody has the skill, has the drive, has the desire to do that. Not to say that you can't. If you can, shoot for it. Hey, you know what? If you shoot for making $50 billion, but you only make $100,000 following your dreams, chasing your goals, and putting in the work necessary in order to achieve it, are you really going to be mad? If you go to your 9 to 5 and all you make is $35,000, $40,000, $50,000 a year, and you apply your energy and your efforts into something that's totally extracurricular from whatever it is you're doing to punch somebody else's clock, and you make $100,000 doing that. Imagine if you made $100,000 doing that, but you still making $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 punching somebody else's clock. What if you could take your energy and your efforts away from where you're trading your hours for dollars over here to build somebody else's dream and apply that to what it was that got you that $100,000 on the side? Putting forth the work necessary is going to be what takes you to where you want to go. But you have to first identify where you are. See it for what it is. Don't see it for what you want it to be. That's the second question. Identify and see yourself for where you are right now. And then look for where you want to go. Look for where you want to see yourself however long from now. Where do you want to go? What is your ultimate goal? And then map out your plan. Take one step, put one foot in front of the other. Just like in The Wiz. All right? Just ease on down the road. All right, put one foot in front of the other and keep it moving. The harder you work towards your goal, every day you put in towards your goal is one day closer you get to achieving your goal. So identify where you are. Where are you now? First question. Put in the work necessary because you will get to where you want to go. Thanks for listening to another episode of the Ice Talks, where we implement change every day.